Here's the easiest way to paint a rainbow mural on your wall. Start with a blank wall and find the center of it. We're going to do some math, and I have the math really detailed in my written article, but starting from the center, you're going to measure out the size of your color bands and your strips of white. You're going to end up with a lot of chalk tick marks on the wall.
So right now I'm going to work on the straight part, and I use my chalk to mark 5 feet all the way across the top, and I'm just going to use my long level to connect these dashes at the bottom to the 5-foot point.
I did 6 different stripes, and the stripes are 6 inches wide with a 1-inch white stripe in between them, so that's what I was measuring up and doing the lines for. I went 5 feet up, but if you read my written article, you'll see why that was too high and how to do the math correctly so you do yours right the first time.
Alright, now the straight sections are drawn. Now I'm going to work on the arches, which is going to be a little bit trickier, but I'm using a thumbtack, and I'm going to put it right in the center, right here. Alright, so I tied my string to the thumbtack, and now I'm going to take this string out to here. This is going to be the hardest part. I want to be able to pull it tight and have it be this length on my chalk. So I'm going to loop it around and knot it. You know, Sean was an Eagle Scout. Of course, he's not here. Girl Scouts don't tie knots, we just eat cookies.
Unfortunately, my camera battery died right there, but just repeat the arches aligned with every stripe that you already drew going vertically till you have all your arches drawn out. Then fill in the lines with paint. I did everything with small art style paintbrushes, and I did not tape. You can read my article why, but I think it was a lot easier just to do it by hand. It took 2 coats of paint, and yes, sample sizes of paint are definitely plenty for a rainbow this size. That's it. It might be a little tedious, but it's very easy and a super beginner-friendly project to paint a rainbow mural on your wall. I promise you, you can do it. Like I mentioned, there's a lot more details on our written article, so be sure to hop over to charlestoncrafted.com to see all the details.